And I'm back. Tony's here too, and as you can hear, the birds are as well. So for this video, before I did it, for the past 2 weeks, I have been researching a lot about different traits other people have experienced for people with Aspergers. Aspergers, it hasn't been fully researched yet, but a lot of it has been. I don't think it'll ever be fully researched. Everyone's different. Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about was more of the logical brain part of it. I've been talking about how the fact that we have trouble figuring out emotions, people having trouble reading people, like their face, like if they're mad or something like that. But I haven't told you about the other side, and I did say I was going to be doing more pros about it, so this is one of them. Some of us with Asperger's, they call it high functioning. It is part of the autism spectrum, so that's what they call it. High functioning autism. That's what some people call it, but people with Asperger's can have it too. I would like to point out that I don't think autism and Asperger's should be in a category together, because the Asperger's, they do have more of a social life sometimes, not all the time, but I think it is a little different. I think Asperger's is fine as it should be in the same category, but what do I know? So I want to talk to you about that. So I've been researching a lot, and what I read is that some people think that Albert Einstein had Asperger's because he didn't have a social life, he was really smart. That's basically it. So, and they think that he was bad at socializing, that's probably why he didn't have a social life, but what do I know? Anyway, some people with Asperger's, yeah, they can have a logical side of the brain, we sometimes do. I know I do, but pretty much just an average kind, things that make sense, but some people might not always realize, because some of them have an artistic side of fixing things. I use logic. So what I want to say is that from my research, I've gathered that a preferred path for people with Asperger's, two of the most popular ones that came up was computer programming and engineering. That's the one that was on all of them. A preferred path. That you don't have to do it, but they say it's preferred. If you like something else that's logical, great. If you're like me and want to go into the more artistic side of a career, great too. Do you want to do something mixed with both? Perfect. Go for it. So for that, I don't want to say nagged me, but my mom has been forcibly telling me that I should probably go into engineering because of my logic side. I took science camp for 2 years for about, first time was 1 week in the summer and the next one was 2. I had a great time there, but that was it. It was fun, it was nice, it was a change, but I don't want that to be my life. If you want that to be yours, perfect, go right for it. But I didn't, so I'm an aspiring actor now. I try new things. I wanted different career paths like everyone as a kid. They change their mind every 5 seconds. That's just how we are, because we don't really know. Some of us may, some of us may not. It doesn't really matter, just as long as you figure it out on your own time. So, with that, when people say they have Asperger's, they know social disorder. People say autism, they think super smart. That's probably why they're in a category together, but they shouldn't be. So people with Asperger's, yes, they can have a high functioning, like, I guess, brain enhancement almost. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I said this or not, but I was an average student. 70s, I was always. The math sometimes was a bit higher grades than the most, but that was about it. And, yep. Just wanted to say that, like, yes, it could be a helpful thing sometimes for that logic side, but sometimes not. But pretty much just wanted to say that maybe you shouldn't always assume that we're super smart on the logic side, because sometimes we're not. Or sometimes we just think of something a little faster than them because of that little bit of an logical boost. Mostly because the emotions, it's sometimes more of the artistic side. So that might be why that autism, Asperger's is basically just a left side. Is that the creative side? The left side, I think. Anyway, the left side is basically just a little bit of a boost to our brain. That's basically all it is. Actually, when I said that, I just figured that out, that might be that. Who knows? But sometimes it's just a little helpful during, like, daily tasks. Like, doing schedules, figuring out how you should get through the day with all your things to do. You know, and school as well. School, work, anything really. But some people with high Asperger's, they may be like Sheldon Cooper from the Big Bang. Schedule for everything, even the bathroom. So yeah, I just want to talk to you about that. Like, say that's something that should be told, because some people may think, I don't know why I'm so logical, but want to do this. Why do some people say I should be doing this, but I want to do this? Kind of like me. Or say, hey, I'm really good at engineering. I don't know why or anything. Never really showed any signs of interest. Maybe you have, and you just want to do that. It doesn't really matter. Even if you have Asperger's and social disorder, like, it doesn't really matter the career path you go down to. We can just be doing anything anyone else can do. Like, I want to be an aspiring actress. Totally fine. I've been working on my emotions, how to basically show them, how to read them, basically my entire life. Up to the point where when I was first diagnosed at 11. So I've been working on it for about almost 10 years. Gotten pretty good at it. That's basically it. You just have to work a little bit harder to get that creative boost sometimes. Or you can just work on the logic side and say, hey, when you're happy, you smile. Or when you're sad, you do a little pout. Or angry, brows go up, eyes go wider, and you just look pissed. That's basically it. Sometimes you can do that. So, yeah. So, until next week, if you want ideas for what else I can talk about, just say in the comments. Just wanted to say again that I have made another YouTube channel. Put the name as a stage name I made up, or not really made up, but Morgana. Just like the name, so choosing that. So if you want to do it, Morgana, same last name, everything. So, see you next week or the week after with another video.